I'm 62, and I hate the way I smell. That's what Sandra whispered through tears during her first visit with Dr. Luke Smith. She had tried everything, stronger soaps, expensive perfumes, even changing her diet, but nothing worked. And it wasn't just a body odor. It was the fear that something was wrong, that her body was changing, and she didn't know why. She felt embarrassed around her husband, self-conscious in public, even ashamed to hug her grandchildren. She wasn't dirty. She wasn't neglecting her hygiene. But still, the smell persisted. It made her feel old, invisible, and broken. But here's the truth. She wasn't broken. She was sending a signal. And once Dr. Luke helped her understand what her body was really trying to say, everything started to change. Hi, I'm Dr. Luke Smith. And if you've ever felt like Sandra, confused by changes in your scent, frustrated by odors that just won't go away, or scared something deeper is going on, you are not alone. As women age, especially after 50, their bodies go through incredible internal shifts. Hormones begin to fluctuate. Circulation slows. The liver and kidneys work harder to keep up. And often, the body starts releasing toxins it can no longer efficiently process. The result? A noticeable change in smell. Sometimes it's musty, sometimes metallic, sometimes it's sour, or even sweet. But whatever it is, it's not something to ignore. Because body odor isn't just a cosmetic issue. It's a medical signal, a silent warning. Sometimes it means hormonal imbalance. Sometimes it means poor circulation. And sometimes it can be the first sign of a more serious condition. But here's the good news. With the right natural steps, with the right food, and with a better understanding of your body's signals, you can get your scent back under control and feel clean, fresh, and confident again. And in today's episode, I'm going to walk you through exactly how. Let's take a look at the 5 most common causes behind unusual or unpleasant body odor in women over 50. These are the hidden culprits I often see in my clinic, and most women have no idea they're playing a role. 1. Hormonal imbalance. Estrogen drop. As women age, estrogen begins to decline, especially after menopause. This hormonal shift affects sweat glands and skin bacteria, which can lead to a musty, sour, or vinegary scent. In many women, the armpits, underbreasts, or groin area begin to carry a more noticeable odor, even when hygiene hasn't changed. If your body odor has changed around menopause or feels worse during hot flashes, estrogen is likely involved. 2. Poor circulation. Blood is responsible for carrying oxygen and nutrients throughout your body, and also removing waste. But as circulation slows with age, toxins don't get flushed as efficiently. The result? An increase in ammonia-like, metallic, or even sweet-smelling sweat. And cold hands and feet? That's another classic clue that circulation is struggling. Kidney or liver overload. Your kidneys and liver are your body's internal filters. But when they're overworked, either by medications, dehydration, or years of processed foods, they can't remove all the waste efficiently. This can cause a sour smell, especially noticeable in the mouth, underarms, and even the skin. Sometimes this odor smells like old cheese or strong vinegar. If that's the case, it's time to look at your detox organs. 4. Too much sugar or refined carbs. Yes, sugar can literally make you stink. Refined carbs, like white bread, pastries, or sugary snacks, feed yeast and bad bacteria in your gut. This imbalance can cause a yeasty, bread-like odor to come from your skin or even your breath. It's subtle, but common in older women who've been eating comfort foods for years without realizing the internal effects. 5. Hidden infections or imbalances. Sometimes, odor is a sign of an internal infection, not just on the skin but in the urinary tract, vaginal floor, or even your gut microbiome. Infections can cause fishy, sour, or even ammonia-like smells, especially if they're chronic or undiagnosed. If you've noticed odor even after showering or changing clothes, your body might be fighting something internally. These 5 causes are often silent, but the body expresses them in very human ways. Like odor? The good news, most of them are reversible with natural changes and targeted support. In Part 3, I'll introduce real women who face these issues and show you the simple remedies and lifestyle shifts that help them feel clean, confident, and healthy again. Watch now and reclaim your body, your confidence, and your peace of mind. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if this resonates with you. We're here to support women over 50 in every part of their health journey. I want to introduce you to a few of my patients, real women, just like you, who were struggling with body odor in their 60s. They felt embarrassed, confused, and even ashamed. But once we uncovered the root causes, everything started to change. Margaret, age 62. I smelled like metal, and I hated it. Margaret came into my clinic with tears in her eyes. She said, "Dr. Luke, I shower twice a day, use all the fancy soaps, and I still smell like metal. It's ruining my confidence. I don't even want to go out with my friends anymore." After some simple blood work and a circulation scan, we found that Margaret had poor leg circulation and mild kidney strain. Her protocol was simple: daily 15-minute walks, cutting back on processed meat, a warm drink made from ginger, turmeric, and lemon before bed. Within 3 weeks, she said her smell completely changed. She even joked that her granddaughter said, "Grandma smells like spring again." Elaine, age 67. My underarm smelled like vinegar. Elaine noticed the strange vinegar smell started around menopause. At first she thought it was her laundry detergent, but it wasn't. Her issue? Hormonal imbalance and gut bacteria disruption. What we did: introduced flax seeds and maca root to support estrogen balance, added fermented foods like sauerkraut and kefir, removed sugary snacks and processed white carbs. 6 weeks later, Elaine's odor was gone, and even better, her night sweats and hot flashes reduced by 70%. 3. Teresa, age 64. My own scent made me cry. This one is emotional. Teresa came to me whispering, "I smell like something is dying inside me." She had tried every deodorant, soap, perfume. None worked. Her family noticed. Her grandkids avoided hugging her. We found that Teresa had a fungal imbalance in her gut and chronic dehydration. Her body was releasing toxins through her skin. Her healing steps: drinking 2 liters of mineral water daily, a short herbal protocol, including oregano oil and pau d'arco, a diet focused on bitter greens and fiber. 8 weeks later, Teresa was back to hugging everyone, smiling, confident, and smelling like herself again. If you see yourself in any of these stories, please know this: you are not dirty, you are not broken, and you are not alone. Odor is your body's way of speaking, and once you listen and give it what it needs, you can restore not only your scent, but your confidence, energy, and joy. In Part 4, I'll walk you through the natural remedies, recipes, and rituals I give my patients to stay fresh without toxic sprays or expensive creams. Let's talk about something powerful. Not perfume, not deodorant, but real, natural remedies that work with your body, not against it. What I'm about to share are gentle, science-backed techniques I've used with hundreds of older women who thought they just have to live with the smell. They don't. And you don't either. 1. The morning detox water ritual. Most odor issues begin with internal stagnation, especially in the liver, kidneys, and digestive system. And if your body can't detox properly, guess where those toxins go? Right out through your sweat. And they stink. Here's what I tell my patients to drink every morning: half lemon, freshly squeezed, 1 teaspoon apple cider vinegar, a few slices of fresh ginger, 1 pinch of cayenne pepper, 1 cup warm water. This blend supports liver cleansing, kickstarts digestion, and reduces body odor by clearing out the waste before it seeps through your skin. 2. Add bitter greens to every meal. One of the most overlooked secrets for staying fresh is eating more bitter foods. Why? Because bitter greens like dandelion, arugula, kale, and mustard greens naturally stimulate bile production, which helps your liver break down toxins instead of releasing them through your skin. Even a small salad before dinner can help. Here's my tip: if you don't like bitter greens, try blending them into a smoothie with cucumber, mint, and green apple. 3. Herbal helpers. Nature's internal deodorizers. There are herbs that naturally fight odor-causing bacteria and support gut balance. Parsley, rich in chlorophyll, helps neutralize odor from within. Mint, refreshing and antimicrobial. Sage, helps control sweat and supports hormonal balance. Fennel seeds, chewing a few after meals can aid digestion and freshen your breath. Try brewing these into teas or sprinkling fresh herbs into soups and stews. 4. Your skin is talking. Don't silence it. Support it. Stop masking the smell with chemical sprays. That's like spraying perfume on garbage. Instead, support your skin's ability to breathe. Use natural deodorants with magnesium, baking soda, or charcoal. Bathe with Castile soap, tea tree, or neem oil. Powerful natural cleansers. Dry brush your skin gently before showers to help your lymphatic system clear waste. 5. Sunshine, stillness, and sweat. You don't need intense exercise. Just 20 minutes of daily movement and a little sunshine helps reset your hormonal rhythm and improve circulation. Add in quiet breathing or stretching, and your body gets what it needs to detox, rebalance, and refresh. If you've ever said, "I just don't feel like myself anymore," then trust me, your body is asking for help, not punishment. You can smell clean, you can feel fresh, you can walk into a room with your head high again. In Part 5, I'll answer the big question. When should I be concerned? What odor signs might point to deeper problems, like circulation or hormonal breakdown? Let's talk about the warning smells you should never ignore. Let's take a breath together, because what I'm about to say could save a life, maybe yours, maybe someone you love. We've talked about body odor, digestion, and hormonal shifts, all natural with age. But there are certain smells that should make you stop and pay attention. These are not just about feeling clean. They're about catching serious health warnings early, before they become dangerous. 1. A sour, vinegar-like body odor. If you or someone close notices a strong, sour scent, like vinegar or ammonia, it could be a sign of poor blood sugar control, early-stage diabetes, or even kidney strain. The body is trying to push out acids it can't process, and the skin becomes the exit ramp. If this smell lingers even after washing, please ask your doctor to check blood sugar and kidney function. 2. A foul, rotten smell down there. Let's speak openly. Many women notice a fishy or rotten odor in the vaginal area as they age. But if it becomes strong, constant, or accompanied by discharge, don't ignore it. This can be caused by bacterial vaginosis, hormonal atrophy, postmenopausal vaginal thinning, or even serious infections that affect circulation or tissue health. Left untreated, these can escalate into pelvic issues or urinary tract complications. 3. A musty or moldy smell from skin folds, especially under the breasts, belly, or growing. This smell can indicate fungal infections, poor lymphatic drainage, or circulation blockages. Older skin can trap moisture and reduce airflow. If ignored, it can lead to cellulitis, a painful bacterial infection that can spread fast in older adults. 4. A metallic or chemical-like smell in sweat. If your sweat starts to smell like metal, chemicals, or acetone, it might be your liver waving a red flag. This can be an early sign of liver dysfunction, toxin buildup, or even precancerous activity in liver or digestive organs. 5. Sudden change in body odor. Out of nowhere, even if it's not a bad smell, a sudden shift in the way you naturally smell could mean thyroid dysfunction, hormonal crash, or circulatory problems affecting how oxygen reaches your skin. When blood doesn't flow right, the body can't release waste properly, and that creates strange, unpredictable odors. Your body speaks before it breaks. Sometimes it whispers, and sometimes it smells. Don't be ashamed. Be aware. Listen to the signs. Smell the signals. If this episode spoke to you, or reminded you of someone you care about, then don't wait. Don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing health advice, tailored for real women just like you. We're just getting started. Next episode, we're diving into a smell most women ignore, but could be the first sign of a stroke. Stay close. Your health is your legacy.